Welcome once again to our continuing YouTube video series on business law. My name is Christopher Neufeld of Neufeld Legal, and in this particular video series we are focusing on how you can afford a business lawyer and getting the most out of that business lawyer. And in this particular video we're going to discuss the importance of not allowing your lawyer to go it alone. Now when I say that, one of the most dangerous things from a cost standpoint from anybody who engages a lawyer is to put all the expectation and all the work onto the lawyer. And the reason I say that is because the lawyer is not going to mind doing all that work, but it's going to oftentimes effectively double the cost of your legal bill. And why do I say that? I say that because the people that have the most knowledge as to the business are yourself and your fellow business colleagues. They know everything about the business. They might not know the legal aspects, but they know the history of the business. They know where all the information of the business is. They know what the business wants. You know better than anybody else what you want for the business. So a large part of what you need to be doing is asking important questions to your lawyer as to what your lawyer requires of you and making that stuff accessible to them, providing answers, constantly seeking out what more information you can provide. Generally, the lawyer should be doing that on their own, but it's a combination of stuff. Oftentimes, the lawyer might ask questions, but those questions might not be comprehensive enough, might not be going the angle that you know they should be going to. And the reason that you know that and the lawyer doesn't necessarily know that is because you know about the business, you know about the issues, you know about the challenges. So the lawyer should, and we try to on our own part, engage the client and try to pull out as much information as possible, pull out as much direction, get as much input. But it's up to you in large part to try to say, is this relevant? Is this important? This is something that you might not have thought of because it's sort of out to left field. And when you ask for something, here's something that goes beyond that. And you really got to be pushing that and communicating that. Meanwhile, when the lawyer starts asking questions and follow-up questions, you got to take the time to actually respond back to them. Provide full answers. Provide as much documentation as possible. Outline how things flow, where they interconnect, the reasons why things were done. Bring in other people. Connect the dots. Connect how the emails interact, how the responses were, why there wasn't any responses, who the other people are, how those people can be contacted and followed up on. That is how you get a lot of work done on your end. And it saves you a lot of money. Because not only will your results be that much better because the lawyer has more of the information, but what will happen is more of the groundwork will have been pulled together by yourself. And when you're doing more of the groundwork, that means that work doesn't necessarily need to be done by the lawyer, which cuts down on their time, which is always to your benefit. Also, by connecting the dots, you don't have the lawyer going in inaccurate directions. You pull them back to what your intentions are. Sometimes they might go in another direction because they're looking at different legal angles, which is entirely appropriate. But when there is unnecessary deviations that could have been avoided, those kind of things really fall upon yourself and become a costly exercise in futility. Would it not rather be to your benefit to keep your lawyer focused on what you really want? That way you avoid miscommunications, misinterpretations, redrafting, erroneous statements, improper structuring, going back to the drawing board, just causing the need for further revisions. So what you really need to do is be engaged with the lawyer, try to give them as much help as possible and as much focus as possible. Provide them the information and documentation that they want, but as well the information and documentation they may have not requested, but you believe could be of consequence, because you are the keeper of that information and documentation before the lawyer got there. You've spent your entire life, well, that period of time, working 24/7 on that business. The lawyer hasn't been. So why can you all expect the lawyer is going to jump into your skin and have the knowledge and brain power that you have? Yes, they have legal theories and legal concepts and experience from the legal side, but they do not have that vital information and insight that only you can bring to them. So you need to do that engagement. And by doing that, not only will you get better results, which is your ultimate goal, but you will make the legal counsel more affordable for yourself to get those superior results, because you're not wasting money on wild goose chases or work that you have done yourself. And that is one of the most important ways that you can optimize the legal services you retain and truly afford to engage a business lawyer and get the best results from that business lawyer. Once again, we trust that you have found this YouTube video informative. Please like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you're looking for paid legal services while optimizing your budgetary constraints by using the suggestions that we provide you in this and other YouTube videos, please feel free to contact us, as our contact information is readily available in this YouTube video and in the information contained below the particular video. Thank you.